A very good day to all of you. So our topic for today is modals, and I'm sure you all must have done modals in lower classes also. Modals, as you know, are defective verbs. That is, they lack the properties of the regular verbs. They do not have the to infinitive form. They do not have s form. They do not have the imperative form. And they don't follow the norms that the regular verbs follow. But modals, they are used as helping verbs, and modals, as you know, they are can, could. Here is a list of all the modals. On the extreme left are the modals, the list of modals. In the middle, uncontracted negative forms and contracted negative form on the third column. So these are the modal auxiliaries. So they can be used as helping verbs, and they're also used to express various notions. So basically, they're used the modals are used for to express two main types of meaning. That is, first is the human control over events, such as involved in permission, intention, ability, or obligation, as you can see from this picture. And the second is judgment, whether an event was or is or will be likely to happen. So these are the two types of things that the models usually express. As you know that we don't talk in total. That is, whatever we say, we are not sure about that thing. That is 100% sure about that thing. We speculate, we hedge, we predict, and we express volition, we express intention. All these notions, they are expressed by modal auxiliaries. So modal auxiliaries, as you can see from this picture, they are human control, which is these expressions like permission, intention, ability, or obligation. They are human control, and the other things, that is expressing possibility, things which will be likely to happen, was, is, or will be likely to happen, to pass judgment about these. This is also done by modals. So basically, these two meanings are expressed by modals. Now, coming to the main uses of modals, starting with can and could. So the first primary use of modal is this can is the ability, that is, it expresses the ability of the speaker. As you can see from this picture, that is, he can speak English, but he can't write. So speak English, he can speak English, that is his ability. It expresses his ability. He can run 5 miles, or he can run 10 miles in less than an hour. That's his ability. Sorry. Then the second function is permission. That is, can we borrow books from the library? So can here is, are we allowed to borrow books from the library? Of course, may can also be used, but may is more formal. May requires the permission of whoever is in charge, an authority, whereas can is generally used for a rule, that is, whether everybody is allowed to borrow the books from the library. So this is the difference between can and may. We'll come across more differences between can and may. So basically, this can is used for to express ability as well as permission. It is the third function of the can is to express theoretical possibility. That is, anybody can make mistakes, or the road can be blocked. Contrast this with the road can be blocked against the road may be blocked. The road may be blocked is a factual possibility, whereas the road can be blocked is a theoretical possibility. Can is used to express that it is possible to block the road. May is used, that is, it is, if we take this road, maybe the road is blocked, maybe we'll find the road blocked. So that is a factual possibility. So this is the difference between can and may, as far as possibility is concerned. Similarly, could can also be used for to express past ability, as you can see from this picture. That is, he could run 5 miles, or he could run 10 miles when he was young. He could play the piano when he was young, or he could speak 10 languages, or any ability in the past that he was able to perform, but he is no longer able to do that. So that is, could is used to express that. The second function of could is present or future permission. That is, could I borrow your pen? So this is more hesitant. It is less direct. Using could this way is hesitant. less direct. The third function of could is a present possibility, theoretical or factual. We could go to the concert. This is also more hesitant, less direct than can. The road could be blocked. Now, contingent possibility or ability in unreal conditions, or this is used when we have the conditional clauses along with the conditional clauses. As you can see from this example, if we had more money, we could buy a car. So if we had more money, this is the condition. Only this is we don't have that much money, so we are not buying the car. So if we had that kind of money, we could buy a car. So this is contingent possibility. It depends on if we had more money. That is the conditional clause. Now, coming to may and might. May and might can also be may can be used for permission. That is, you may permission of the speaker. You may borrow my car if you like. Now, this is the permission, but the permission may also be refused, and the refusal is you mustn't borrow my car. That is, you are not allowed to borrow my car, or you may not borrow my car. You may not take my car, borrow my car. So this way may is used for permission, which is more formal than can, and it expresses the authority of the speaker. Now, may can also be used for possibility. This is a factual possibility. The road may be blocked. We did the road can be blocked, which was a theoretical possibility that it is possible to block the road. And factual possibility, that is the road may be blocked. Maybe right now the road is blocked. That is a factual possibility. So this is the difference between possibility may and can. May expresses the possibility is greater than might. Might expresses remote possibility. When we say it may rain, the chances are greater that it is going to rain. And when we say it might rain, the chances are less, the possibility is remote. And then might can also be used for permission. Might I borrow your pen? This is rare, although as you can see from this picture. And possibility, we might go to the concert. What you say might be true. This is possibility which is remote, which is not the surety is less. So this way, the might can be used as for permission and possibility. Coming to shall and should. Now, shall is used for willingness on the part of the speaker for second and third person. As you can see from this picture, that is, he shall get his money. So the subject here is he. In the second sentence, you shall do exactly as you wish. The subject is you, but the authority is the speaker. So it is the intention, willingness on the part of the speaker for he and you, the third person and the second person. The speaker, the authority is somebody else, not the subject. The authority is the speaker, but the subject over here is the third person in the first case and the second person in the second example. Now it also expresses the intention of the speaker, the first person. That is, I shan't be long. I shall not be long. That is a contracted form. I shan't be long. We shall let you know of our decision, or we shall overcome. This is the intention. Insistence, you shall do as I say, or he shall be punished. Again, insistence is on the part of the speaker. It is also used in legal and quasi-legal injunctions like this: the vendor shall maintain the equipment in good repair. These are the legal contexts, legal and quasi-legal contexts. Now, should, other uses of should is obligation, of course. So that is a sense of duty. You should do as he says, or they should be home by now. That is the conclusion that you draw on the basis of known facts, and they should be home by now. So this is a conclusion drawn on the basis of known facts. The second use is putative, after certain expressions. Putative use is to express, tentatively refer to a possible situation rather than assert that situation as a fact. It is used in subordinate clauses where the emphasis is more on emotional reaction to a possible situation or a presumed fact. So this is what is putative should. Examples are, as you can see from this picture, it is odd that you should say this to me, and I'm sorry that this should have happened. Now, contingent use is also there where there is a condition. First person only, especially British English in the main clause. So we should love to go abroad if we had the chance. Now, there's a condition in this, that is, if we had the chance, we should love to go abroad. The fourth case is in the formal conditions, in the conditional context. If you should change your mind, please let us know. So these are the uses of should. Now coming to will and would. Now will, of course, is used for willingness, intention, for on the first person, the part of the first person. Willingness used in polite, or it can also be used in polite requests. He will help you if you ask him. This is the first example, as you see here. And a polite request in the form of questions. Will you have another cup of coffee? Or will you please open the window? This is polite request. Will is used for that. Then intention, in the case of first person. I'll write as soon as I can. We won't stay longer than 2 hours. So this is intention on the part of the first person. Sorry. Insistence, stressed, hence no contraction. He will do it, whatever you say. This is a typical behavior of that person. That is, he will do it, whatever you say. He has that habit. So here, will, which is auxiliary, which is not normally stressed, is you see this line over there. This is the stress. He will do it, whatever you say. That is, he insists on doing it. He will not listen to you, no matter what. He shall do it, whatever you say. He will keep interrupting me. This also expresses annoyance, that is stress on will. He will keep interrupting me. The fourth use of will is prediction. That is, the game will be finished by now. The game must be finished by, the game should be finished by now. All these things can be used for prediction, and will is also used for prediction. Timeless prediction, oil will float on water, oil floats on water. Habitual predictions for some person of a typical behavior of that person, that is, he will always talk for hours if you give him the chance. So this is expresses typical behavior of that person. Uh, then similarly, would is also used for willingness, a polite requests. Would you excuse me? Would you like a cup of coffee? This is more polite than will. Insistence, it's your own fault. You would take the baby with you. Again, here it expresses the annoyance, and the would is stressed. The speaker says that it's your fault, as you would take the baby with you. So would is stressed. This third use of would is characteristic activity in the past. That is, this also expresses typical behavior. Every morning he would go for a long walk. So typical behavior. And John would make a mess of everything. This is also typical behavior, and it is in this case it is stress. John would make a mess of it. There's a stress, as you see the mark on this word would. The fourth use is contingent use in the main clause of a conditional sentence. He, w- he would smoke too much if I didn't stop him. So if I didn't stop him, he would smoke too much. So this is, again, there is a condition in this sentence. The fifth use of would is is probability. That would be his mother. Now this is expressed again on the basis of known facts. That is, you're expecting that she's about to come, and then you say that that would be his mother. Uh, then we come to must, which is used for obligation or compulsion on the part of the speaker. That is, this example is, you must be back by 10 o'clock. In this case, there is an obligation, compulsion, which the speaker wants, that you must be back by 10 o'clock. There's no escape from it. It is compulsory for you to be back by 10 o'clock. Similarly, yesterday we had to be back by 10 o'clock. So here, yesterday you had to be back by 10 o'clock. Since must does not have the past and the future forms, so we have to use had to and will have to for future. Although have to is used for external compulsion, and this is must is used for compulsion on the part of the speaker. The opposite of must is something which you're obliged to do, something which is compulsory. The opposite of that is you needn't do that. You needn't be back by 10 o'clock. The first case was you must be back by 10 o'clock. That was a compulsion. But opposite to that compulsion is you needn't be back by 10 o'clock. Similarly, the must also expresses logical necessity. There must be a mistake, that is, you know, certain facts on the basis of which you draw this conclusion that there must be some mistake. Again, you can say, for example, on hearing the bell, or that must be the postman, that you are expecting the postman, and this is the time that he always comes, and so as soon as the bell rings you say that that must be the postman. So this is the logical necessity. There must be a mistake. An example, now for must can occur superficially, interrogative, but answer assuming sentences. Mustn't there be another reason for his behavior? In this case, the speaker assumes that the answer is in the positive. Yes, there is another reason for his behavior. So these are the uses of must. Then we come to ought to, which is also used for logical necessity, just like should. You ought to start at once, and they ought to be here by now. In most of the cases, should and ought to are replaceable. That is, you can replace ought to, you can put ought to in place of should, and should in place of ought to. Although ought to has two words, so in certain cases, there is a stress on ought. Now, finally, we come to three auxiliaries which are left. That is used to, dare, and need. Now, used to is used for habitual actions, for past habitual actions. That is, he used to smoke a lot in those days, though this habit is no longer there. Or he used to sit there for hours and hours. Used to can also be used in interrogative sentences. So after used to, we have dare and need. So dare and need can also be used both as modal auxiliaries, that is helping verbs, and dare and need can also be used as main verbs. So when they are used as modal auxiliaries, they do not have the to infinitive, the s forms, s inflections, or the past forms. And when they're used as main verbs, they have the s inflection, the to infinitive, and the past forms. And now these are the two columns, as you can see from this picture. This is for need. In the first column, there are examples when need is used as modal auxiliary, and in the second column, it is the main verb which is used along with to infinitive. As you can see on the right side, extreme right, he needs to go now. This is the main verb. And some examples are given just at the bottom. He need do it only under these circumstances. Now here we do not have any to infinitive, neither we have any s inflection, nor there are any past forms. So this is how it is used as a modal auxiliary. And this was the example. He needs to go now. This is how it is used as a main verb. The same is the case with dare. The example in the last example, no soldier dare disobey. So this is an example of a modal auxiliary. No soldier dare disobey. We do not. This is bare infinitive. We do not have the to form. So dare here is used as modal auxiliary. But had it been he dared to challenge him, he dared to challenge him, that is an example of the main verb. So we have completed the modals. Modal auxiliaries, how they can be used both as helping verbs, how they can be used to express various notions. So this is all for today. Thank you very much.